What is up, my friends? Welcome back to another video. This is Gabriel.meneses, your e-commerce coach, and as you know, you are looking at my phone screen, and you know what this means? We are reviewing your Shopify stores. That's right. It's been an awesome interaction with you guys. I've been speaking with you through DMs, through the comments, etc., and it's so much fun. So it's just time to do a second round of Shopify store reviews, because as you know, I know you can get a lot of value from it because you actually see your store right here live. You can ask your questions and everything that you need to actually modify. You can just tell me, hey Gabriel, what do you think about this or that? So make sure, feel free to go ahead and comment on this live and we can get started right away. Okay, so today I have a few rules, so just to let you know. So number one, I'm not reviewing products or traffic strategies. So whatever product you decide to use, whatever product you decide to actually advertise and start selling, I won't give you advice about that, because you might have a reason and a specific reason that you want to sell this specific product. Maybe you found this product on a page, on a DM group, maybe you watched one of my videos and you were doing product research, or even you started using AdSpy or any other platform that lets you actually find potential products. But today I'm not judging your products. I'm actually going into your teams. I'm actually going to see in detail your design, etc. I'm not judging anything besides that. And the same way with traffic strategies, I'm not going to give you advice on how to send people to your website. I'm only going to give you advice regarding optimization of your Shopify store. This is super important. So any questions you send just is something regarding design, etc., so we can focus on all of the stores we need to review. Okay, second, we are doing this randomly. I'm not picking stores in order. So as you can see, we have 23 stores right here ready to go, line up to review. So maybe if you're watching this, you're just waiting your store to be reviewed. So right here you can see it, but it's going to be randomly picked. So I won't be going, oh, this is number one, so let's go and do this one first. No, we'll be doing random. So we are fair with everyone that's waiting for their store to be reviewed. And number three, I'm going to be as detailed as possible within a reasonable time. So this way everyone can take advantage, because if you are the owner of the store, you want to be to have the actual time of me just going over, just giving you my advice. But actually all of the people watching this want to see their store. So just be patient, ask your questions, and try to learn from these other stores, because I know you'll be picking different advice. And usually if you saw the previous live, you will see that there is a common thread within all of the stores, because some of them are usually maybe beginners, or they're just starting out with designs, etc. So try to pick up this advice and start taking notes and even ask questions. And also it will be super nice if you guys can interact with each other and just tell them your opinion. Tell the person, listen, I really like your store, or listen, this is something that you can change. I saw that this works, or whatever you have to say. Just comment in the live chat, so everything is more fun and everyone can interact and learn from each other. Okay, so these are the three first points. Okay, then just to let you know, this time I'll be rating from 1 to 6. Okay, I'm going to give you a score, so you know you can go ahead and just make the changes, and maybe next month you can come back with a new design and just let me know, hey Gabriel, I just made the changes, let's see what is going to be my score. Okay, so I'm going to do a rating from 1 to 6. Okay, this way you can, okay, maybe I got a 3, maybe I can improve something here or there, and then I'll have a better score later on. Okay, so super exciting for this one. Just to let you know, we'll be doing 6 different sections. So the first one, I'll be rating video and photo content. The second one will be theme design, so the actual design, making sure that this doesn't look spammy, or doesn't have a UX or UI design that actually works with the actual person, etc. Then I'll be rating the copywriting and also the branding. Okay, we want the store to look professional. And then the loading speed. which is super necessary, as you know, if people are visiting from a phone, etc. Okay, so super excited for this one. Make sure to comment any questions that you might have. So let's jump into it and let's get started. Okay, let me go ahead and open the YouTube right here to see the comments, and Laura will let me know in the chat. So if you have any questions, she'll be monitoring the chat and she'll let me know and send me the questions so I can actually review it. Okay, so let's go and start with store number 1. So let's go randomly and just pick this one right here. Let's do tigerellie.com. So let's see, this is a pet store. So just to let you know, this is my first impression, so this is super valuable for you because it's an actual person just interacting with your store, so you can see where you can make the changes. Maybe it's not supposed to, in your head, this was supposed to be playing out in a different way. So right here you will see how a person will interact with your store, which is super nice. I haven't seen any of these stores before. This is the first time I've seen them, so it will be an awesome experience. Okay, so right here, let's go to tigerellie.com. So let's see, I like the actual branding, super welcoming. We have the actual light pink right here. We have some pets just playing. The banner is not 100% there for me, just because of the filter that you have on top. Maybe I mean, I will use a different picture, as you can see, because you're just on top of the animals right there. Just a heads up, I'm using this on a phone. I'm watching your stores, I'm reviewing your stores on a phone, because almost 90% of the people that visit your store will be coming through a phone. So it makes sense that you start editing with this in mind. Okay, so that's why I like to review stores just by using this. Okay, so it's super important that you actually take this into account. Okay, so right here we see the bar. It says free shipping on all items, hurry up, sell and in. So right here, sell ending, I guess you were trying to say that. So this is something that you need to look for. The spelling is super important. Make sure you always double check that everything is on point, that every single word that you are writing is correctly spelled, because this is screaming that, hey, this is not a professional store, maybe it's not a professional brand. So I guess sell ending, maybe ing, or I don't know what you were trying to say, but maybe I don't see the full line over there. Okay, so also I see that you have the blue, so I guess you are respecting the colors of your brand. I guess it's this blue sky and then the light pink that I can see right here. Then let's see the title of the actual product. This is the homepage. Okay, the title of the actual product, I think it's too long. I like to keep my titles around 6 words, no more than that. Okay, and then we see that the actual red, you're introducing another color. So I guess you're just using too many colors. When I try to do a one product store or something around one single niche, in this case will be the pet niche, you're just introducing too many colors to the equation. Just try to pick two colors and that's it. Don't go like overboard. Right here you have the blue, you have the light pink, you have the actual red now. So it's just too much to be able to handle this. Okay, so let's go and actually start picking a product. So if you're watching this, let me know which product you want me to select. Let me go ahead and open the chat. Let me go to my YouTube and see the chat right here, so you can let me know, okay, I just really want you to review this specific product so we can be more detailed. Okay, so right here, let me go to the actual chat and then open the chat right here. Okay, let's see what you have. So here I see I'm ready for it. What's the most successful store you have run? I don't think my store is there. And you check how modern it's. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Why 1-6 rating versus 10? I'm doing 1 to 6 rating just because I'm doing 6 different categories. I have an issue with Shopify payments. It says that my payments are on hold. We can talk more about that. So let's go. Let's see if the owner is here. How can I get my store review? Car seat. Okay, I think it's Esawa car seat. So let's review that one right there. So right here, pet travel car seat. So let's go and visit this specific product, and then let's see what we can find. So let's go to the car seat. So right here you see from the get-go, Pop-ups. I'm not too much of a fan of pop-ups. It's not my cup of tea just because it's adding to the customer experience. It's not the ideal thing that you should be putting pop-ups around. So sometimes, depending on the font that you're using, you need to actually find the eggs. Some plugins with pop-ups are just too crazy, too messy for me. So I just rather just leave out the pop-ups and just add like a subscription box, like you see it right here, with an actual discount or something like that. So actually I can push the actual email, okay? So the idea of the pop-ups is just to collect emails. So that's all, okay? So right here, same thing. I see that the name is too long. It's just crazy long. So I will just find a specific word, just brand that. Like you put, for example, this is just an example, the idea car seat trademark, okay? So it's saying that you can trademark this product. So this is just an example that you can use, but it's short. You can tell the actual product, you can describe it, and that is it. But with such a long name, it will be just a little bit crazy, okay? So I like the actual picture right here, but that's the thing. I said I didn't want to judge products, but I'm just telling you, like, having too many SKUs in different colors is a little bit problematic, because sometimes, let's say that you start selling at least 10 units per day, sometimes you'll get something that's not like a bad order, okay? Maybe someone ordered pink and they get blue, for example, and that's not something that you want straight away. So make sure that your SKUs, you keep them max 3 different colors. That is it. Don't be messing around with too many colors, okay? I know, let's see if you have connected the actual color with the picture. Let's put it silver and see if it changes. Let's put it in red and see if it changes. All right, so you did the job there. Good job there. Let's see the price, $19 with $19.99. Hopefully you have some profit left. So as you know, if you watch my previous videos, I'm always giving you some templates that you can use. So one of them, I gave you a template to calculate your product price the right way, so you will know your ROAS, your break-even, etc. So go ahead and watch that video and you will learn how to actually price your products the right way. In my opinion, I think unless you're already white labeling this product and you have a great supplier and you're finding this product super cheap, I think $19.99 is a little bit cheap for this product, because you won't have margin left to cover the Facebook ad costs or whatever traffic strategy you're using, plus whatever you're trying to do, okay? Right here, I see a description. The description, you need to work on it. Is literally copy and pasting your actual AliExpress listing. So this won't work. You won't be able to actually increase sales if you have that kind of descriptions. Your copywriting is super important, so make sure you work on it, because it's actually one of the best things you can do for your store. You don't have to be, if you have great copy, if you have photos and custom videos, it's more than good to be, you will have sales, okay? So make sure you work on the product description. This is just 2 bare bones, okay? Then we have the actual, and this will be a common trait in all of the stores we review. I know 100%. This is something that always happens. So right here you see the PayPal and the guaranteed checkout. I don't tend to use badges, okay? I feel that they make the brand look cheap and like a regular dropshipping store, like many of them. So I always try to stay away from badges, and I try to leverage not using badges and actually invest time in creating content, etc. Okay, so right here we see the share, tweet, pin it, etc. I don't usually use the social media shares unless you have an active social media. So make sure if you're putting these buttons right there, you have an active account and you're actually posting every single day, so you actually, you know, start getting traffic from there. However, I don't like to put the social media shares inside my product pages, because I don't want to get the attention away from buying, okay? So you don't want to be someone visiting this store and then this product page and then maybe clicking the button, and then you just send someone from potentially buying your product to your Instagram or whatever. You want them to focus on the buying process. Instead, if you have a social media going on, go ahead and put it in your homepage. So in case if they want to research more about you, first they will go to the homepage, they'll read the homepage and then visit your social media, okay? So I usually don't put the social media buttons inside the product page, okay? Then we have right here, you might also like, this is super common. So if you have a ton of products that might relate to your actual main product that you're selling, you can use that. Okay, it won't hurt, but actually I like to use other apps like Sweet Upsells, etc., that let me put Sweet Order Bump, that let me put the actual upsell, the bump, into the actual on top of the button of buy now. So this way I can actually increase my average order value. Okay, then I use another app that's post-purchase checkout upsell to actually increase my average order value after checkout. So I have two ways to increase average order value, but this one right here won't hurt. Okay, so you might also like, and that's fine. And then finally we have the reviews, but I guess you're working on this page and you don't have reviews yet. But make sure you have some reviews there because you actually need that before you start sending traffic. So make sure you use Lux Reviews or whatever app you're using to actually have some social proof inside your product page. Okay, let me know if you're the owner of these stores, if you have any questions. I'm super excited to go to the next one, and super cool that you are enjoying this. Okay, let me know in the chat if you have something to say about this one. But as you can see, I took a little bit more of a time on this one, so you can see the same traits. You will see a ton of stores that will have badges that will be lacking on the description department, etc. So that's why I'm just saying it once so you know what I mean, and then later on, if you are that person, you can apply the same concepts to your store. Okay, then finally I see a huge blue line right there on top regarding free shipping on all items, hurry up, and then a timer. Okay, this is good to have, however it's just crazy long. Okay, right here you see almost 2 fingers in separation just saying that specific thing, so people really have to scroll a lot to be able to read the other parts of the pages. I either will do it a little bit shorter, or I wouldn't put the timer at all, and I will keep it simple and short. Okay, just saying that there is a sale and it's for a specific amount of time. That is it. I wouldn't get too specific with the actual timer. Okay, so let's go and see if you guys have any questions so I can go and respond. Let's see. Let me see. Do you need to get the trademark done officially to put on product name, or it's okay to use it like that? No, what I recommend is you go and do your trademark super official just because of legal terms. However, I have a template to contact your supplier to see what's the actual trademark, what's the actual thing that what's the actual process that you're following on this. Okay, so if you watch my previous lives, I have, before I start sourcing any kind of products on Shopify, etc., you make sure you ask for trademarks, any things that if you can resell these products, so then you can go ahead and actually patent the product or do whatever you have to do to find the trademark and register the trademark. Okay, but that's just an example. However, I will do this after you find that this is a winning product, and then you can go ahead and start white labeling and you can start ordering these products in bulk. Okay, so the rating for this one, the Tiger Ellie, let's see if with the rating we have video and photo content. So as you can see, I will give this, I mean, if you are testing this, it's not the best kind of deal. So I'll get half a point there, but the theme design, I'll say that's a 1 point. The copywriting, that's 0 points. Then we have the branding is in 0 because you're using a ton of colors. Actually, you're not following any theme design. And then the loading speed is just okay. So I'll say like you have 2.5. So it's not a bad start. I know you can work on this. You can actually get this to at least 4 to get traffic into it. I wouldn't recommend if you don't have like a 5 to start sending traffic to it. So this is currently around 2.5. So you need to do some work before you start sending actual traffic to your store. Okay, so let's see and go to the next one. So let's see what we have available. Let me know if my screen actually disappears from the right. Just let me know in the chat because sometimes this disconnects. So let's see. Laura is actually reviewing. So if you have any questions, she'll be answering the questions for in the chat, and then I will be just taking care of that. Okay, so let's go to the next store. And right here, by the way, I see a chat and I see the USD apps. Yes and no. If you're in my email newsletter, you will see that I recommend having that sometimes when you are actually selling high product items, etc. If not, I think it's just too much. And also when I'm trying to test the products, I only test to United States because, as you know, it's the biggest market in the e-commerce community, etc. So I always try to keep it as simple as I can, and then I start adding different countries like Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, etc. I don't want to be adding actually I don't want to be testing with more than one currency because it just gets messy. Okay, so unless you're already running this and you're scaling this product, go ahead and test this with currencies later on. Okay, so let's go to the next product. Okay, so 2.5 out of 6, awesome. All right, let's go to the next one. So we can close this one and let's go randomly and just pick this one, the beauty hacks. If you are watching, just let me know so we can actually talk. So I see that this is in French, I think. So it looks awesome, interesting. All right, let's load it. The beauty hacks. I see a plain and simple image, which is the banner. I wouldn't be using this one just because it's not saying anything about the product. It's just a person standing, just looking up, and that is it. So if you're watching this, let me know if you're trying to market only this product or something different, okay? So let's go and visit the product page right here. The catalog, and then I see that you have several products, but I guess that the main one is this one right here. So the images literally is straight from AliExpress or from your supplier, which is, I wouldn't give you the point there for content because I know you didn't take the time to actually order the product and create it, okay? Sometimes when I coach any students or anyone that asks me opinions about, Gabriel, should I invest in content? I don't have any experience editing or creating photos, videos. Literally anyone can do this. If you have an iPhone or Samsung or any Android phone, you can actually order the product from Amazon and then get it in Prime. Or if you have access to a faster shipping time, maybe 7 days, etc., you will be able to get this product and create custom content. This will make a difference. This will make your store be a winner. You will be able to separate yourself from your competitors. So I strongly advise, once you do your product research, you know it's an amazing product, go ahead and take the time, invest the $15-20 that you need to invest in buying the product, and go ahead and create content that's actually good content for your actual brand. And if you want to test it, if you actually don't want to order the product before testing it or running one single ad, go ahead and find a way to actually create your ads, okay, with a service, or if you can go to Fiverr or anything like that, create your ads, test it, run your ads and see if it's profitable. If you're selling at least 2-3 units every single day, go ahead and do the hard work there and order your product and start creating custom content, because you will see a spike there, okay? Right here, I don't see any custom content. This is straight from the supplier. And then we can go ahead and see. Regarding the logo, I like the logos, short and simple. This is how I like my logos, because the space from top to bottom, you will see is not that much, okay? So you're not taking a lot of screen real estate right there. So it's awesome that you were able to actually create that logo. It looks super clean, okay? Right there, I will introduce, you see the red right there with the actual price, and then the actual badge. And then we see what else we can see here. From these copywriting, I obviously don't read French. I think this is French, but I will add a gift. So this way you can actually showcase a little bit more of the product, so it's more dynamic, okay? People will relate more if you have a little gift there, so they can see how it works and they can see a little bit more of instructions. Regarding the actual copy, what I can tell you is, from what I understand, is that you need to make it more dynamic also. Maybe you add some bullet points, some bold letters, etc. This way people can read different, what you really want them to read, because no one will be reading line by line. They will be scanning as I'm doing at the moment. So make sure that you have different type of formats, okay? Bullet points, bold, you have different sizes, etc. okay? And a lot of photos and images. Right here I see, for example, this is a great photo, but this photo is not providing a lot of information, okay? For this one, for example, I'll add some lines or arrows just saying some benefits, so it's not only someone just holding the product just because, okay? So maybe you can also use Canva to take out all of the background, and inside the background it will be white, and then this blends in perfectly with the white background of the Shopify store, and then you'll add maybe the same font that you're using for this copy right here. You'll add an arrow and you'll point straight to the product, and you can add some benefits so it looks like it flows and it looks as a one single unit, and it looks super nice. This is what I would do with this specific picture right here. Then if you see right here, I don't see that it's the highest quality, okay? You can redo this in Canva. This is a completely free website. You can go to canva.com and redo this specific design, okay? Maybe you're telling me, okay, Gabriel, I don't know graphic design, I don't know how to improve my site, etc. You can actually go to Fiverr and find a graphic designer to redo this for you, and you'll have a better quality, okay? This is not, if I zoom in, you will see that it's blurred out, and this will make your brand just go bad, okay? Because people want to see a high-end brand when they're buying. They want to actually see that you're a real deal. So make sure that you work on this, maybe redo it, or just go ahead and pay someone to do it if you're not super savvy on graphic design. The same way with this one, okay? This is not in 1080. What I like to do with my images is to put them in 1080 so they're in a square, okay? Right here you see it's a little bit more vertical. I see that the actual font is connected, so let me just go ahead and reconnect the phone, okay? This will happen at least 3 times during the live, so don't worry guys, just keep it up and just stay watching, because we're actually reviewing all of the stores, okay? So let's go and let me reconnect the actual screen. So I'm scanning again, just a second. Make sure in the meantime ask your questions, okay? Make sure to put them there, because I'm going to answer each one of them, okay? So let's go and reconnect this. I'm trying to connect this again. Okay, let me just open this. So this is an app that I use called Let's View, and sometimes it's not the best. I'm just trying to let's see another solution. If you know, you can tell me what's another solution to connect my cell phone straight away to my computer. So in the meantime, I'm just waiting for it to actually go ahead and connect. Let's see. Okay, it connected. Now I'm turning it on. Let me know if you're the owner of the store that I was just reviewing. Let me know if you have any questions regarding your store, because I'm super happy to answer them, okay? So let's see if I connect this one right there. No, that's not the one. This one is the one. Perfect. So now you should be able to see my screen. So we are back once again. Super happy. Let me see if you have any questions. I'm back there. So let me see. Great job, Tiger Ellie. Yes, thank you so much. Always keep sharing, because they can all learn from each other, okay? Thank you for reviewing, Tiger Ellie. I really appreciate your comment. I will update the website later. Thank you so much for reading it. The beauty hacks, are you here? Better one product or more product store. I like to do one product stores unless you have a reason why you want to sell more than one product. Go ahead and actually do your homework why you want to sell more than one product. However, what happens here, if you try to introduce more than one product, you'll end up spending more money in ads, okay? Because you're always testing different products, you're always trying to find the best one. So if you go ahead and brand your store in around the one product store niche, you'll be able to have better success with it, okay? So that's my opinion. Unless you have a clear idea of why you want to sell more than one product, go ahead and only focus on one product. If you're ready, if you don't want to be building stores over and over again, either you do more product research, look for ways to actually find winning products more often instead of trying to build a store after another. Spend more time doing research, and then you'll develop an eye on looking winning products, and then go ahead and build your one product store from that, okay? So I have a ton of videos about product research, so you can go ahead and actually learn about how to do proper product research, okay? So let's go and keep going, okay? So let's go here to the actual store. So the beauty hacks, I think you got everything from here. I hope you can get as much value. If you have any questions, just go ahead, put the comment down below and we'll go to the next one. And regarding the rating on this one, I'll put a 2. You have some work to do, okay? So regarding my list, the video and photo content, team design, copywriting, branding, and loading speed, I'll only put a 2, okay? So make sure that you work on this before you go live, okay? So let's go to the next one. Unless I'm giving you more than 5, you are ready to send traffic to your store. If you're not getting more than 5, make sure you hold your ad spend budget, etc., and start working on your store before anything else, okay? So let's go and watch Boys Are, okay? So this one looks interesting name, but still I don't know what's going on with this one, okay? First off, it's impossible to read anything from the banner, the top page. I don't know what's going on unless I really try to read. I don't know what's about, okay? Has a ton of things going on. I guess it's a general store, so that's something that I will work on, okay? It'll be difficult for you to brand this if you send people to this store and then just hope for the best. It will be super difficult. So what I would do if I were you, maybe pick a niche, pick only one product and develop your store around that, okay? So right here, choose your style, be the boy that you want to, because boys are everything they want to be. Awesome tagline, but still don't know what's all about, okay? Let's try to read this because it's a little bit difficult to read. Boys are men's clothing, okay? We're a company designed to bring satisfaction to our customers. We're exquisite taste and large inventory. Boys are whatever they want to be. So I guess it's a clothing line. A little bit difficult in a sense because it's a clothing line, but when you see all of the actual items, all the SKUs that are being sold, they don't relate to each other, okay? So this can easily, when people visit this store, they will know exactly that this is sourcing from China or AliExpress or something like that. So because they don't relate to each other. So when you try to build a clothing line or something regarding, you know, anything regarding this kind of niche, make sure that whatever you're selling, they all have like the same family, at least the same feel, the same vibe. Right here you have a ton of different things. I guess you have 9 pages with a ton of different products, and this will be just impossible to market and try the best, okay, that you can. This is like when you go to a flea market and basically you find someone selling Chinese clothing and just like, well, give me that, give me that, give me that. But here it doesn't work like that, because you want to actually build the trust for someone to put their credit card, and you want this to be able to generate sales. So it's super difficult to actually try to sell everything in one single store, okay? So make sure to only pick a niche, okay? So right here I'm gonna do my due diligence and just pick one product and see what you have for each product page. But my guess, because you have so many products, so many SKUs, I don't think you have a developed product page for each one, which is something that I wouldn't recommend. So right here you see a super long title, which is just super long. I wouldn't recommend that. Just maybe max 2 lines, that is it. And then the clothing obviously is coming from the actual supplier. The pictures, they're okay. However, they're okay if this is taken by you, and second, the other items that you're selling have the same kind of style, okay? So maybe you have a similar guy or something that matches this style of pictures, so everything looks like a similar store. Sometimes what happens is because you have like 5 different suppliers, you have 5 different products, and all of the pictures that you're using look different, okay? So if you put them next to each other, they don't look like from the same website. So what you're doing is basically sourcing your pictures and your content from different suppliers. And I know it's difficult to actually go ahead and find friends or family that can wear these. You can actually take pictures, but you need to do your best. If you want to sell clothing, do your best, your due diligence, take the time to order the items and go ahead and take pictures around the downtown of your city or anything like that. If you are in a sport niche like this one, maybe it's a fitness clothing brand, go ahead to your local gym and just find 3 people that you can take pictures with the gear, and then you give them the actual t-shirt later on so they can feel part of the project. But you have many choices. But what happens is that because all of the pictures are taken with different cameras, so as you can see, we go back right here. For example, if we see the fitness guy right here, right, and then we see this one, like the soccer t-shirts, so it's completely different. They look from a completely different website. That's what's happening. So make sure that you work on this, okay? Besides that, the logo, I wouldn't do the logo like that. I always like my logos vertical, because as you can see, it's taking so much screen real estate. Super happy. And I think we disconnected for just a second. I had a problem with the internet. So clothing, online fashion, thank you. All right, you're welcome. Okay, better one product or one product store. I answered that question. So let's keep going, okay? So for this one, we have rootballbox.com. So with style, start organized, eco-friendly root ball box. So I guess this product is looking, I mean, I guess you made this product, or you see it's different. You see, I think you took these pictures maybe. But I like what I'm seeing. It looks different. It doesn't look like a Chinese store in a sense. So we are doing great with this one. I really like the vibe here on the field. So let's go and visit the actual product page to learn more about this. Would you like to see your plants grow faster? Growing more plants from an already existing one is a complicated process if you don't have the right tools. Okay. You can turn the branches of your plants into new plants, okay, in the fastest and easiest way possible. Okay, I like the copy. You're actually with a thought into it. Super nice. 3 colors. You change the colors and you actually change the actual image right here. I like what I'm seeing. Okay, this is going really well. So right here you see the actual product being used, so it's an awesome thing. However, what I want to see here is you need to blend the actual text with the images, okay? Right here is the gallery, yes, straight away, okay? What I would do is start mixing the text with image, and then video, and then GIF, and then image, and more text, some bullet points, etc. So the more mix and the more headlines that you integrate inside the description, the easier will be for the person to read it and understand what you're saying, okay? So right here, for example, if I open this, if you're sending, for example, let's click shop now. Okay, so first you should be sending people to this specific page. Okay, you don't want the banner first. So right here we're doing good. However, there is a little bit too much going on, in a sense that I see 5 pieces small and then 5 pieces small. So I wouldn't add these right there in the image. What I will do is I wouldn't use it with a white background. Okay, I will put it with an actual plant or something like that. Like you put the plant and the product and a hand or something like that, so you can give more context when people click the actual page. Okay, the more context that you give, the better. And right here, when you see it with a white background, it only looks like a piece of plastic that's round and with a white background. Okay, so make sure that you put some pictures that actually give some context first. Okay, this is true for most products. However, there are some products that work really well with white backgrounds, but you can actually get around this. Okay, so make sure that you put some plants in there with hands. People using it is so much better. Okay, and the 5 pieces medium, I'll put that maybe under the plant root bold box trademark, because that piece of information is not necessary there. I'll only put the pretty image and just let that do the selling. Okay, then that's extra. Okay, that's okay, that comes with a 5-piece set right here, and then it'll be easier for you to sell it that way. Okay, and then you can add like the more sets that you add, you can add right there. Under that, you can add 5-piece set, and then if you buy 10 pieces, etc., you get a bigger discount and you'll increase your conversion value from that. Okay, then right here we see $14.99, you say 50. Okay, I like, hopefully you have some margin, and when you're selling that, I guess you already bought it and you made it yourself. Maybe you can clarify it in the comments. But the pricing wise, again, I have a video explaining how to do the pricing, how you can cover your ad spend, etc. So make sure you go ahead and watch that video. But I think the price is a little bit cheap. I think you can sell it for a little bit more if you do proper branding, etc. Okay, so right here I see get yours within 6 to 20 days free shipping. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe you are shipping from China, who knows, but it looks interesting. Would you like to see your plants grow faster? I like the headline. I like that you're actually creating a problem solution. That's something that you guys can learn. Okay, if you're watching this, make sure that you always give a problem solution headline first. This way people can actually understand, can actually see what's the product all about, and that you're solving a problem with the product. These kind of products are my favorite products. And maybe yes, you're dropshipping this product, but I think you're doing a good enough job here to actually make it like a regular, like you made the product. So I really like what I'm seeing here. Okay, then as I told you right here, I see a ton of text. Okay, I see 3 paragraphs, a lot of bold, good job. However, I'll add some GIFs. So add a GIF right there, maybe under the actual headline where you put, would you like to see your plants grow faster? Add a GIF there, then add the actual paragraph explaining a little bit more, then another picture in 1080-1080. Make sure that your GIF and pictures are in 1080-1080. You can do that in Canva, so they're in a square and they're taking as much screen real estate as possible. Then you can add another headline just explaining another pain point of the product, and then another picture, and then maybe some bullet points, and then the last headline with a call to action. And then just like that, it will be super dynamic and people want to read that. So the more variations you add within your descriptions, the better. Okay, so then we see here small, 5, medium, and large. So right here you see that it doesn't make sense to put that 5 pieces, whatever you're trying to do there, in the picture, because you're just putting the information twice. So something that you need to always keep in mind is not to say the same information the same way twice. Okay, people just read it once. You can say the same thing but in different words, and then you're targeting a different emotion, different methods, etc. So make sure not to put things twice, because you are just, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, so then buy more, save more. Where I just told you, awesome, you buy 3 and then you save actually something. So I like that aspect of the thing. You increase your average order value, then protect our wildfires and save thousands of hours, then some of the points. So it's interesting. So as you can see here, you made the call. So right here you have a description, right? And then you have the option to buy it, and then you keep explaining, trying to sell it once again. So in my opinion, you're just doing too much selling here, because I mean, it's a product that costs $14. You're not selling here like $1,000 product. So it's just too much information. So what I will do is just try to summarize as much as you can, and just put it first, and then the actual option to buy it. Okay, so I like what I'm seeing, but I think you need to work on the organization of this website to be able to have more conversions. Okay, I see a lot of information, but it's just, I mean, it's just, I guess it's too much. It's a little bit overwhelming. And I see a video. Hopefully this video is made by you. If not, you need to get on it right away. Okay, one of the things that I recommend is not to link other people's videos unless, I mean, you actually really have to, because what you're going to do is just, you're basically saying, listen, this product is not mine, I'm dropshipping this product, and you can find it in somewhere else. Okay, so if the video is not coming from your brand, rootballbox.com, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know if this is your YouTube channel. I don't want to click it because I know the sound will come, but hopefully if it is from your YouTube channel, if not, make sure you go ahead and work and create a video that's related to that. Okay, so besides that, I see a lot of reviews. Awesome job here. So in essence, from 1 to 6, this is number 4.5. You're almost there. If you organize your description and you create custom content, you'll be ready to go and rock and roll with this. Okay, awesome job. Okay, best one yet. I'm so happy that I found this one. So let's go up and just pick this one right here. Sparkling, I don't know what the name, but okay. Shop the most luxurious brand. Let's go and double check the comments to see what I can find. If you are the owner, let me see if I can see you there. Better one product or one product store. We answered that one. Online fashion. Hi, I don't want to interrupt, but I have an important question. Does Facebook give you less clicks when your product is around 70-80 range? I notice I get a lot or less clicks. So if we have some time at the end, we'll get into Facebook ads, but I'll try to focus on product design. However, I'm doing a live every single day, almost every single day of the week, so I can respond questions like this, but I'll try to get into that at the end. So just remind me and I'll answer that question, any Facebook ad question. Hi Gabe, what do you think of putting a blog on the website. That's an awesome thing to actually boost your SEO. If you have the time to produce at least one article a week, this will help you rank for completely free on Google. So if you can do that, just go ahead and put it. Okay, let's see, we're ready. Super recommended. I see Laura answered that. Thank you so much. Thanks for the info. Okay, let's go and keep rolling. Go here, and then we're doing this one. Okay, so let's go straight to the product page. I see the classic look for the homepage. You really need to work on that. It's too much information, too many products. No one is gonna buy just like that. I'll keep it simple. Just the banner, your main product, the most, if you're doing, you know, more than 3 products, go ahead and put them as a gallery, but it's just a little bit too much. It's too overwhelming. Earrings, necklaces, it's just too much. You're just saying like, listen, I have everything available, you can come here. So what is this doing is like you're screaming, I'm sourcing products, I'm not making these products. So maybe you are, but I don't think so, because it's just too many products to look for. So right here you see this one, and then this one is just too much, too overwhelming. Okay, so let's go and click shop now and just pick one of the products. As you can see, I have so many that I don't know what to pick. But let's go and pick, wow, another page. So let's see. So you have so many products, and as you can see, it's impossible to keep up with all of the product. Oh, and we got a pop-up. That's why I really don't like these pop-ups. I mean, they're just annoying, and that's why I don't use them, because I really don't like them, and that's why I don't recommend them. Some people have success with them, but I really don't use them. I'd rather collect emails other ways, with content marketing, etc., because with pop-ups it's just sometimes people really don't like that. So let's see, gorgeous, solid, silver. Okay, I like it's short, the title is short, the price, okay, hopefully you did your homework and what you're pricing that. I see the sizes. Okay, there are other teams that let you put different sizes differently, maybe with a drop down menu instead of that, because you're using a lot of real estate there just to put 2 lines just with sizes. Okay, then we have here badges. I like the badges, they look branded. However, in my opinion, that's not necessary to use. People know that they can pay with that. When they click checkout, they will notice if they're used to paying with that. So I don't think that's completely necessary. You're just wasting real estate there. I wouldn't use that. And also I see a description super small, and I know why. I mean, you are actually have a ton of SKUs, a ton of products inside this website. So I just recommend that you go ahead and trim down your catalogs and spend time building a better product page for each one. Okay, which is the best you can do. Okay, it's just super short and it's not telling anything regarding the stars that you're using. Not my recommendation 100%, so make sure you work on that. Okay, then I see the social shares. They are if you are running your Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest, and you're actually creating content for your brand, go ahead and put them. Again, I like to put them in the home pages, but in the product page, it only distracts, and we only want people to sell from the product pages. Okay, then you may also like just the classic one, and then we see the search, privacy policies, and all of this. So it's okay, you are on your way. However, this is a 1.5. You need to work on your products in trimming down and finding the actual products that you really want to sell. I know you can do so much better if you work with your product pages, and make sure to watch this live, take notes from the previous store that we review, and then implement some of these things inside your store. Okay, so if you are watching this, let me know, put any questions that you may have. Let me go ahead and check this out. If you actually have any questions, can I use product data from AliExpress? I don't know if this is the person. Hey Gabe, asking me business address. Okay, we'll answer that later, but I don't see the person right here. But if you're watching this, make sure that you work on that. Okay, so you have some work to do. So let's go to the next one and go to Planet Fit Me. Okay, so before we start with this, let's see what I can see here. Let's see, thanks for the info. Hey Gabe, Shopify is asking me business address and documents for certificate this. I don't actually have one. How can I solve the problem? The first thing, if you really want to do and you want to take e-commerce seriously, if you want to build an online business, my recommendation is that you create a business in the state or the country that you reside. Okay, so make sure that you have a business address or your own location. Either if you're your house, you have a home office or whatever you're trying to do, go ahead and put an address into it, because if you start making money, let's say that you're making more than $10,000 in Shopify, you will need to disclose not only your location but your tax ID and all of these if you're doing business under an LLC, etc. So make sure that you register your business, look for an accountant if you're actually making sales, and then try to get this solved. Okay, always put an address. They need to know if you want to get paid. Sadly, use Shopify payments or Stripe or whatever you're using, you need to put an address. Okay, so this is my recommendation. And then you put, I don't actually have one, how can I solve the problem? So for this, you can actually go ahead and maybe use a family member, friend, whoever. You can use that. You're living somewhere, Airbnb or whatever you're using, you can also use that route. Or even not a PO box, but a business address. There are some services that provide business addresses that are not a physical. They're physical, but it's not like your actual office, but works as your office. However, I'll research this topic in depth if you have contact with an accountant, depending on the country that you are, etc. Okay. Then I see, can I use product video from AliExpress page to create Facebook ad? So can I use a product? It depends. You need to ask your supplier. You need to ask if they have the rights of that video. You need to go ahead and contact them and ask, listen, can I use this to promote my store? And then you can go ahead and create an ad from that. Okay, some videos have copyright, so make sure that you watch into that because you might get in trouble. So always I recommend to go ahead and order your products and create original videos, just because that if you want to scale, you need to create custom content. Okay, thank you so much. Let's go and keep scrolling and reviewing this one. Okay, planetfitme.com. okay, so let's go and product page, simple, a lot of products. Once again, the same aspect as the previous store. As you can see, all of the pictures look different. They don't look as the same family. I don't know if you agree when you watch this. When you look at it, you see, okay, it's like when you're walking in a flea market and you're like a ton of stores, they have a ton of things disorganized. It's the same thing. Okay, if you want to sell more than one product, make sure that they relate to each other, and the actual creative photos, videos that you're using, they actually look similar. This way you can actually mask the idea that you're sourcing from different suppliers, etc. Okay, imagine for example that you order one item for each one, and then you took some pictures with similar people, similar locations, the similar camera, similar backgrounds, and then somehow it will look like the same family. It will look and relate to each other, and it will look super branded. Okay, this will make you, go over your competitors and actually generate more sales. So this is a good thing, and that's why I always recommend, if you're a beginner, go ahead and do a one product store, find a winning product and then test it, and you can have more chances to actually generate sales. If you're watching this video, you are the owner of this store, just let me know in the chat and you can ask any questions. Okay, so let's go and keep watching. So let's click shop women. Okay, let's click this one. 3-in-1 slim type trimmer. Okay, again we see the badges. I wouldn't recommend that. I see the pop-up. Okay, wouldn't recommend that. The description straight from AliExpress. You have so many products that you're not taking the time to optimize the one that you have, so make sure that you optimize your description. Make sure it looks like the ones that we just talked about. The previous store, we talk about that you need to have variations, bullet points, bold, GIF photos, different headlines, etc., to be able to sell the product a little bit better and to get the people reading. Okay, so this is just copy and pasting. You have reviews, good job there. Besides that, the same problems as always, so make sure you work on this, because I know you're just getting started, I guess. So make sure that you start looking at the top 10, top 20 Shopify stores at the moment, and I made a video about that. My previous video, I am talking, reviewing and auditing the best Shopifys at the moment, and then you can see common traits among them. So use this advice and start looking at them and learn from your competitors and start introducing these concepts to your Shopify store. From start, make sure you start working on your descriptions. The badges, I wouldn't use the badges. If you can, order the product, create custom content. If not, only focus on one product so it looks branded, I like that I like your logo first. It looks clear. I like that you're respecting the color. So maybe right here you see like a GIF or something like that is in a different blue. So I will match that to the same blue, and the same way I see a counter like 13 minutes and it's going, your order is reserved for. So you can put that in the same blue or in the other color that you're using, maybe a red or something like that. But that green is a little bit throwing me off a little bit. It's too difficult to read. But besides that, this is maybe a 2 or 1.5. You need to do some work if you really want to generate sales from this store. So don't run any ads, don't pay any shout outs, any influencer marketing until you solve your descriptions and start trimming down all of the products that you have available. I will focus on one fitness product and then start testing it, and then if it doesn't work, go ahead and try another one. But you have too many products, too many selections. So let's go on this one, and you might have the same issue right here. You see, just copy and pasting. You really need to work on your descriptions. It's just a little bit crazy, and this pop-up is driving me crazy. So as you can see right here, I don't know how to close it. So right here, so see, this will happen with your customers when they get into it. It gets a little bit tricky. Some people really don't like pop-ups and you will lose the customers. So you want to be as smooth as possible. You want to have an amazing customer experience for them to be buying, okay? So besides that, awesome job so far. I know you're just getting started, so work on that, and then next month just bring up the update, and I will be more than happy to review your store, okay? So let's go to the next one and see this one. So makeup tool shop. Okay, so this is a makeup niche. Let's see if you are watching the video. I can go ahead and answer your question. Okay, there is no question, so I guess you're not watching, but let's go to the next page. If you're watching the video, the owner from Makeup Tool Shop, let me know in the comments. Super happy to answer your questions. And if you want me to review on a specific product page, let me know so I can find the product, okay? Okay, so right here we have free shipping on all orders. Good call to action. I'll add also an extra boost in scarcity. Maybe you have a sale going on for the weekend, a flash sale or something like that. You can use that to close the actual deal for the person that's visiting. Then we see makeup tool shop, and then let's pick one product. So I like that you are branding your store around the pink. You're respecting your branding. That's awesome. Cool thing to see. Regarding the homepage, super simple. I'll add like a tagline or something. You know, I guess it's a niche makeup store, so I'll add a tagline into that. So let's go and visit the first product page. So okay, we have a simple brush. So maybe you took these pictures. I'll need to compare these pictures with the other ones that you have. They look similar, so maybe you bought the actual product, and I'm liking the vibe of this store. So saying that this is a winning product and that you know how to market this, it's actually a great design. I wouldn't mind just actually sending traffic to the store. The logo, I think it's a little bit that sentence, makeup tool store. I mean, I think you can make it smaller. You're just taking almost 3 fingers from the screen. It's super hard to actually go ahead and track the actual. You need to scroll too much. I think you can say that on top and put it next to the menu or something like that, but I think it's just too big, and you can actually put it smaller and just say screen and scrolling, you know. So we see makeup tool shop, makeup brushes, 10 pieces set, $24. Hopefully you did your math and you're getting some margin. Remember, when you run Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, Google ads, influencer marketing, or anything you're doing to send traffic to your store, you have to pay that. So make sure that you have margin left, okay? Then let's see, 10 pieces pink, we have white and black. Let's see if they change. This white, black. Okay, it's linked, awesome. Quantity 1, simple. I really like the simplicity of this. Maybe I'll add something extra here, like maybe not a 1080 picture, but maybe something more horizontal. So just saying a little bit more about the product, maybe the quality, the how to use. So some image right here. Don't put like a huge image, something subtle, so you can actually create something like a different pattern. Because I think is first I'll put the headline a little bit bigger, the best makeup brushes tool at the lowest price. I'll put a problem solution sentence, something. You need to work on your copy a little bit more. I think you can do a better job just by describing that first sentence, because this is the thing that they're going to be reading first. So, okay, it's at the lowest price. Does that mean that the quality is affected? You need to be going around, just think about your target audience. Go ahead to competitors' websites and learn how they are marketing, how they are doing their copywriting on their product pages for these specific products, so you can take an idea on how to fix this sentence right here. The same way with the premium, synthetic, versatile, guarantee. I know you can do a little bit better with the copy. It's a little bit monotone, so make sure you work on that, okay? And the reviews, I really like it. Clean, clean, clean. This is a 4, let me tell you, this is a 4. I really like this site, super clean. Some details, just a little bit. 4.5. I'm giving you a 4.5. You're almost a 5. If you change that and you know that this is a winning product, you'll have some sales, okay? So make sure that you work on the logo a little bit, on the actual copy right here, and the sentence. Go to your competitors. Besides that, you are almost good to go. Congratulations. I really like this one, okay? And also the headline. I think you can add something to add some scarcity in the equation, okay? So let's go to the next one. So let's see if the owner is watching this store. So let's see what else we can see here. Can I use product? Okay, just explore it. Okay, hello, Michael Tool Store, are you watching? Yes. Okay, let us know if you have any questions. I need to put privacy policy. Yes, you do. Okay, you need to go ahead and put this policy there, just because you might get, if you start scaling, you might get in trouble. So there are many services that can help you with this, but there are also basic services inside the Shopify ecosystem that let you put a privacy policy. So we'll add that in your footer. So make sure you add this right away, okay? This will help you when you start running your ads, okay? So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the review, okay? So let's go to an awesome job, by the way, okay? So let's go. How I will be releasing a video on that, and also go ahead and follow me at Meneses on my Instagram account, and I might do a video regarding that, a short video on how to do the actual policies, so you can see how it's super easy. It's a few clicks and then you go ahead and edit, okay? So go ahead and follow me at Meneses on Instagram, and you will see how, okay? So best sellers, so Bucket Valley, I think. So let's see this one right here. So okay, so many products, a little bit overwhelmed. I'm liking the branding, okay? I like the logo, I really like it. I like the yellow, free track shipping worldwide. Just a heads up there. I think that's not something like, wow, that's a super motive to purchase. Hopefully everyone is getting free track shipping worldwide. Not necessarily the free part, but the track shipping. I think that's just it's not necessary to mention it. So maybe you can put free shipping and then you add the actual flash sale or discount you're getting. But I think it's not that, the track part is not that the best, But besides that, I really love the logo. Good job on that. Beat the budget and buy now. So I guess this is a general store. I guess this is the main product you're trying to sell. So let's go and visit this product. Let's click full details. So I see titanium portable camping wood stove. So 4.85 reviews. Okay, the pictures, let's see the pictures. I really like the first picture to be a person using the product. It's always good. People buy from faces, so I try to put always a person, hand or something using the actual product. If you can, go ahead and order the product, and you might be able to create content around this. If not, just try to do a Google search if you can find a copyrighted free image, okay? So right here we see titanium, the colors, okay, one color. So make sure you can take this out if there's only one color. You don't need to have it right there. It's only taking space that you don't need, okay? Then let's see, quantity 1. If you buy, okay, good job there. The actual movement of the button is great, sometimes works. You can A/B test it. However, sometimes it affects your loading speed. So make sure that you find a middle ground there. Okay, just go ahead and A/B test and check your loading speed, how it goes. Okay, you can check that inside your Shopify store. Okay, so love spending time outdoor for camping, but lack of cooking resources and hours of prep time make it annoying. Okay, so I'll try. You can say the same thing in 2 lines, so I'll do that. I'll try to work on my copy. I like that you're doing the problem solution type. You're changing the color font, so what I would do is just put it in black and one in bold and the other not. For the other one, the titanium camping wood, blah blah blah. So what I would do is the same color for everything because it looks weird. Then we have a video. I like that you're using your YouTube channel, so it looks branded. Awesome job there. So it looks like you're actually the owner of the product, that you're actually created the video, etc. So good job there. I won't play the video, just I don't want to affect the audio. So in addition to any backpacker's bag, I think it's a little bit long. You can put I'll put the video on top of that, and then I'll add that paragraph down in a bullet point format. And then I like that you're using the bold. Good job there. Features. So right here, I think you can do an awesome infographic or vector or something like that with these features. Okay, and then you can save a ton of space. Okay, so what you can do is go to Fiverr and send this to a designer. You send this information and tell the designer to create a 1080 picture graphic just explaining the product. Okay, so go ahead and maybe do that, and I know you'll save some space because I know you can do this in less space. It's too much scrolling for this. Then you'll see here that the actual GIF, I'll actually take this and then I'll use that on top. Okay, right here I'll put it under my main headline. When you put it like short, like maybe 2 lines, I put like the GIF right there instead of down here, so people can actually see how it's used. And then that is it regarding that. Then free shipping, safe payment, I mean, that's fine. You actually don't need to put that. It's hopefully they know that this is a branded store, and it's not 100% necessary. The same thing, you say the same thing with the badges. It's just not necessary to go ahead. And then again with the shipping, I mean, just do it once. Okay, I will put that information under shipping, and then that's it. Because if you keep saying it over and over again, it looks like you're trying to hide something. It looks like you are just trying to emphasize the thing that's satisfaction guarantee, free shipping, all the best, blah blah blah. So try not to say it too much. Just say it maybe under shipping, and that is it. Okay, specifications, that's good. I mean, you give some details. I'll leave that there, and I like that you can just hide it. And then the reviews, awesome job there. And I guess I know the theme that you're using. I think the link is down in the description. So I like it. I like what you're doing. I really like the way that you put this. So if you fix the product, the description of the product, I think you will be ready to go. So this is a 4.5. You're almost there. I'm not giving 6 there, 5 there, but this is almost there. You really need to work on the product description, and you'll be ready to send traffic saying that this is a winning product. You'll generate sales. Okay, so awesome job here. Okay, if you are watching this, make sure to put any questions. Let me double check if you have any questions. So the person is not watching. So let's go to the next one. So let's go to this one. Okay, instant take. Okay, let's go to the actual product page. So I see that you have, okay, you are keeping it simple, 2 products. I'm liking it so far. So it's a headband. Maybe you made it. It looks awesome. It looks branded. The picture looks not from AliExpress. Maybe you took the picture. So if you did, awesome job to take the actual head on creating content, you know. So, but I don't know. Right here, I see a person wearing it, and these right here around the person. I don't know. Now it's looking a little bit AliExpressy, you know. So make sure that you go ahead and just pick. I mean, I will only do the main product. I will put like a carousel of pictures, and then go ahead. Let's see if I change it to A2. Yes, I changed the actual picture. So yes, this is tricky because this is because of the actual theme the design team. So maybe first the names, I'll put maybe a different name, maybe with the colors or something more fun, because D1 is like, oh, I just bought D1, so it's a little bit, it's difficult, you know, to sell it like that. Pink cross. So yes, I will change the name. I think if you don't have control of your supply chain, maybe make sure that you have less options. If you're making this and you can actually make sure that you're sending the right one, you can leave it like that. I will change the names, and I'll put like a carousel under the actual picture to actually showcase that there are more, that they can see that there are more, so they don't have to go ahead and pick the color and then just realize that, wow, I can actually see the actual color. So if you showcase more under it, they will know. It will be easier for them. I like that you're keeping it branded. Again, the actual PayPal, Visa, and all the logos is not necessary 100%. You can take that away. And then the description, you need to work on the description. Only 3 lines to sell the product, it won't be enough. So maybe you need to add people using the actual product. So what I will do is this person right here, for example, just use the person, don't use the actual bands around it, because it will look like a Chinese product. So I'll put like people wearing the product, telling the materials, maybe some designs. You can send this to Fiverr, and then some people can actually help you just do an awesome infographic that's branded with your colors, with the gold that you're using. So, you know, you can create something more dynamic for your product description, okay? Besides that, you have actual reviews. Awesome job there. Let me just double check the actual homepage. And by the way, if you're watching this, make sure to put your questions so I can actually, okay, let me see if you are there. Help me with the description. Yes, how? All right, so let's see. Okay, so the description, the actual homepage it's okay. I mean, simple. The banner is not telling me too much, so for the banner I will change it to a person. I don't know if that's a product, so I will change it to a person wearing the product, and the actual button is in the middle of the face of the person, so I'll do a redesign there so the person is on the side of the actual button. So there are ways to make it a little bit cooler, you know. And right here, if I scroll, you'll have the other picture that's a plain picture, so make sure that you work on that. Besides that, you need to do some work. So here is maybe a 2, so you need to do some work before you start sending traffic here. So thank you so much for submitting. So let's go to the next one. Let's go. We need to speed up the process. We have so many left. Okay, so right here we have Elimira. So many, once again, so many products. You're offering a ton of products. It looks like a flea market, so we can use that word to describe these kind of stores, that you're trying to sell a ton of products, different photos, different videos. You're not specializing in anything. I will try to stay away from that design, okay? If you're the owner of this store, elimira.com, make sure to comment in the video so we can actually answer your question, okay? All right, so let's go and visit the first product. So let's see where you're sending us. So if we click shop now, we can actually go ahead and look at the design. Okay. Okay, the timer, I wouldn't use the timer unless you really have to, if this is a real sale or something. I mean, some people are used to this kind of design, so make sure it's not, you don't go that route. I mean, if you really want to increase the branding of your site, make sure that don't use the timers unless you really need to. Right there you see only 97 left. It's a little bit too overwhelming for a person that's just entering the store. Some people are already used to these kind of designs, are used to spammy dropshipping stores on Facebook ads, etc. So the less dropshipping design you can use, the better. So the same thing that you're trying to use, anything like from today and ahead, try to keep your designs original and something that doesn't look like the other people, okay? Free shipping this week on orders over 75. I like that incentive. Photos, no one so far has done, I think, custom photos. On this one, too many sizes. Right here we see 1080 1080 is constantly moving, so right here I make sure to resize this 1080 1080 so everything has the same size. Okay, so let's keep scrolling and see what else we can find. Obviously you just copy and pasted this from AliExpress, I guess. Then we see the timer. This is the future of phone charging. And then description, we need to click to actually read more. If you can, go ahead and pick this option to be open, because the less clicks the better. So we need to actually go ahead and make people understand the product without clicking again. Okay, then I see here 404 image not found. Not cool. Make sure that you work on your image. That's something that you need to work on before you start sending traffic. I like the GIF. Make sure that you put it 1080 so you take a more real estate in that. And then let's see. So it's a short description. Too much text in my opinion. You can do, maybe you can combine some graphics, some designs, etc. So it's a little bit more, you know, because for example, you can just look at here. I'm like too lazy to read the whole thing because it's just so much text. So you need to work around that. You need to combine it with, you have bullet points, but too many bullet points. You need to put headlines, you need to put things, you need to start changing things. Okay, so right here I see social sharing. If you don't have a social media account, if you're not moving the accounts every single day, just take this out. It doesn't make any sense. So I like that you have reviews, then some related products, and that is it. I see that you have a messaging us, and it disappears with the only 88 left. So there's just too much going on here. Try to keep it simple. Try not to put so many things in here because it'll be a little bit overwhelming. As you can see, I'm a little bit overwhelmed. I'm a little bit overwhelmed from this design because it's just too much going on. I'm reading 50% off, and then an actual timer, and then I see a timer 86 left. It's like, oh my god, it's like just too much. It's too much. If you go and do your research and find tech stores, etc., that are killing the game at the moment, you will notice that there are a lot of stores that don't need too many fancy widgets to actually make sales. You actually go ahead and work on your copy, on your content, you'll have success. Okay, so this is a 2 out of 6. So go ahead and fix some of the things, and then I'll see you next month. Super happy to actually review it once again and see all the changes that you bring. Okay, let's go ahead and review the next one, this one right here. So let's see if you have any questions and if the owner is available here. Hey, thank you, please save the life. After that, it's 1 a.m. in France, work tomorrow. Awesome. Okay, no problem. Thanks a lot from Instant Take. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, let's see, I sent one already. Awesome, thank you, Gabe, very useful. All right, thank you so much. I'm so happy that I'm helping you. I'm trying to be as detailed as possible, but as you know, I'm trying to put as much value as I can within the time frame that we have. But there are so many stores that I'm trying to actually go one by one. Okay, so right here, let's keep going. Okay, so right here we see Tonway Clothing big blowout sale. All right, let's see what's the sale about. Okay, let's see. A lot of products. Hopefully you're taking the time to optimize each one if you're already selling them. So again, we're seeing a mismatch in pictures that don't look like the same picture family. So make sure you do your homework. Either order the products and create content, or focus only one product, because it's just too crazy to have too many products. Okay, let's go and visit this one. We have a ton of pictures. Then the name too long. I will do a shorter name, like 2 lines. Price, color, size, timer. I wouldn't do the timer, nor I wouldn't use the social shares. And this is just copy and pasting from AliExpress. So make sure that you watch this live and actually go ahead and learn how to do a proper product description. There are many ways that you can go around it, but please don't send traffic to this store because you won't have success, because it's not optimized to receive the traffic, because you're like copy and pasting from AliExpress just straight away. So you need to make it look branded, you need to make it look good. It's not only about copy and pasting, you need to actually think about your target audience. Okay, so make sure that you work on this. This is a 1 from 6. I'll put like, yes, this is a one. You really need to work on this. You have too many products, and if you want to have success with this store, you actually need to work on this. Make sure that you watch more videos on this channel so you can get on it right away. Okay, so thank you so much for submitting, and I can't wait to actually see this store next month and see how you improve. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Let's go to this one, BY Shop. Okay, see, bringing you cool and the latest innovations. So how many products are we selling? I don't know, let's see. So I guess it's only one. If the owner is watching the live, make sure to say hi and let me know if you have any questions. So let's see. Let's see. I see Tonway. I know. I'm just saying, I mean, you need to work on it, because I mean, watch the live and you will see something that's common within a lot of stores, that they don't put the time to actually develop the description, develop the content. Just, if I were you, go ahead and pick only one product and go around that. Okay, pick something, do the product research. I have some videos about product research, so go ahead and do the research and then start developing the product, the store around the product, and then you will have time to actually think about the actual description, the content, etc. So I know you can do better, so make sure you go ahead and next month just send the link and I will be happy to review it again. Okay, so let's go to this one, so BV Shop. So let me go here. So for some reason, okay, so I see here you have two products, so let's go to this one. So I like the necklace, I like the color, you're respecting the color, simple logo, super well designed. I'm liking it. The picture, as I told you, I like to put faces, to be able to put a human part to it, to make it different, to make it stand out, to make it pop. However, it might be working for you. However, I will try a face. Photo-wise, make sure to resize it, at least all photos with the same sizing. So here we have 1080, and then we have a different size, so make sure you resize them using Canva. And then we see here, and then Aurora necklace, and then $38. The colors is a little bit difficult to read the numbers, so I'll think about that using that color palette. But besides that, I mean, it's okay, but the white background with that specific color is a little bit difficult. So I'll pick maybe something more blue that's a little bit more navy blue or something like that. Uberion, unique, your own piece of natural wonder. I like the gift. Maybe I'll put that GIF on top of the paragraph, and then I'll put a bold within that paragraph looking for something interesting. And then I'll add maybe another picture or something with a vector design or something, just saying maybe the materials or something like that. Something more graphic. And then we have a picture. Okay, I'm liking that one. However, this one is not looking similar to the other ones. So as you can see, you see a different font. So I know that you took this GIF maybe from somewhere. So maybe you can find this video and create a GIF with this, with the same font that you're using, so it looks and matches with everything else. Okay. Then the material and pendant size and chain length, I think you can add that to the actual, you know, paragraph right here. This is, I know it's like copy and paste from AliExpress. So make sure that you add it and it doesn't look like this. Update. This message you can put the please place your order while stock lasts. It's a good scarcity method, but I try to be as honest as possible. So if this is not true, I don't know, I'm on the fence of putting that message. I think there are better ways to put a scarcity in a product, so I'll do a video on that, on how to actually put some scarcity in product pages and all of that, so you can actually take some techniques from that. But I will stay away. If this is not true, I just wouldn't push it that hard. And then we see here custom satisfaction guarantee. This is not necessary. Hopefully they are already convinced, they saw the quality of the product, so I wouldn't use that badge. And this right here, hassle-free returns, track order, responsive support team. It's not necessary 100%. If you really want to put that, you can put like 3 different designs just of badges saying that, but I don't tend to put that. I'd rather put amazing content, amazing copy, and just put that inside like a more info like returns or refunds page or something like that. But besides that, you have reviews. I mean, this is a solid 3.5. You have a great style. I'm liking it. The colors, you can work on that, the sizing, but besides that, just make these changes and I think you're almost there. So that's a 3.5, solid. So if you're watching this, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. So let's see. Thanks for, then I see, I mean, the fastest way to do the description. Yes, sometimes if you are trying to be too fast, you don't, I mean, sometimes in general, me when I was starting out, you're trying to save time and all of this, and then because you always want to rush and try to get the ads going, and sometimes it's just a waste of money because basically you're just putting a ton of traffic, and then when they get to the store, they're like, okay, well, I'm not 100% convinced, and they just leave. So make sure that you take the time and just build your description, your content, etc. Okay, or let's go to the next one. Hopefully you are enjoying my music selection. I always try to put some music on the background, so it's something more chilling, some jazz or something like that. So hopefully you are liking it. But right here, let's pick this one. Okay, purity is the purpose. So I guess it's rings and things like that. Okay, I'm liking the design. I'm liking the color palettes. I'm liking the branding. I think it's just so many SKUs and all of these. Maybe you can focus on some, maybe in 10. I don't know how many SKUs you have, but I think it's a little bit overwhelming. Let's put the catalog. Let's just pick one right here. Let's just pick this one to see your actual description and layout. Okay. We have the name, now 12. Hopefully you have your margins down. Make sure that you take into consideration that you need to run ads. But now, deal of the week, I wouldn't put that timer there. I think it's just not necessary, in my opinion. With a trendy design, so it's a short description. I'll put a little bit more into it. It's simple, yes, but it's not there for me 100%. What I will do with this is just take, maybe filter on AliExpress the best items from these kind of, pendants and all of this, and try to find the best sellers. Okay, so if you find something around 1,000 orders or so, go ahead and try that one, and maybe focus on this, and then you can actually brand your store around that specific design. Because I think because you have so many products, it's a little bit difficult to spend the time to actually see what works best, how you can optimize these product pages. But I think it's a little bit short. I'll add, because imagine the best case scenario will be to actually order the product and then usually put people wearing the actual pendant and create a story behind it, etc. So make sure that you either trim down your catalog and spend more time creating this specific product page, or make sure that you leave it just like that. Try to see the actual traffic and see how it goes, and then optimize from the clicks, okay, and see how many clicks on a specific pendant is getting, etc. Okay, so that's super important. So this way you can actually save the actual, it's just a testing. Okay, you can run a traffic campaign on Facebook and see what's the most popular, and then go ahead and optimize from there. But if you don't have budget, you can do the same thing by filtering on AliExpress and then trim down your catalog and actually take some time to create content that's specific to this pendant. Okay, so you can add infographics, you can add some designs with the materials, some people using the product, some headlines explaining why they will buy this, why you think they need it. Like what's the deal with this pendant? What's the story behind it? So I'll put some headlines, bolts, etc. Okay, so that's my take on this. If you don't have social media, make sure to take this out because you don't want people to visit from it, and I will only put it in the homepage. Okay, so besides that, I think we're good with this one. Let me know if you're watching the video so I can respond to your questions. Nice music. I just subscribed. Awesome, thank you so much for subscribing. All right, and I see another question. Fiverr, I mean the fastest way to descriptions. You can do Fiverr. Yeah, there are a lot of people that actually design stores on Fiverr. You can go ahead and try with that and see if you can find an awesome copywriter and a specific dropshipping copywriter, and you can find that solution. Okay, so I see a Spanish question. So this wouldn't be, you can reduce, this person is asking how to reduce the size of the logo only for cell phones. So it's not possible 100%. You can resize it. I mean, I will need to do a tutorial and just step by step showing you how to actually, what's the best logo composition, but make sure that it depends on the theme that you have, and this is what I mean. So let me just close this one so you can understand with this one better. So this theme right here is easier for the logo. For example, I always like my vertical logos so it looks larger, okay? And there is an option, if you go to the font view, you'll be able to fix the size, okay? So send me an email if you're watching this, send me an email. I'll send you a tutorial specifically for this question, and you'll be able to solve this problem, okay? So there is a way to actually solve the logo sizing problem, okay? So if you don't speak English, mándame un correo y te ayudo con eso, okay? All right, so let's go and keep going to the next one. I think I closed that one, so let's do this one. I really like this one because I think it's not a dropshipping product, it's an actual print on demand, or it's actually a store that they're actually working on. So I really like this specific brand. So I open it, and then I like the minimalistic approach and the actual brand around it. So you see that everything makes sense, everything looks and works together. So this is what I mean, guys. So when you look at a website, they're all like in the same, it's like all the pictures work the same. So this is when you take the time to actually either create custom content or work with an agency or look for some solution to this, okay? So my guess, let me know if you're watching this video, my guess is that you are a print on demand, or maybe you're printing at home, or you have an Epson or whatever. But awesome job so far, okay? Right here, I look at the banner, I'm getting a feel from the actual brand, okay? Is the vibe, everything is working from here, okay? I see man, a being in search of meaning, Plato. So right here is awesome. I'll put that a little bit bigger. If you're watching it from the phone, you really need to be super close, so maybe you need to zoom in to be able to read it. So besides that, I think it's awesome. The style is awesome. The actual meaning of this website, I see luxury streetwear inspired by Greek gods and made from the world's finest materials and fabrics. On Sena is elegant, artistic, comfortable, fashionable, and symbolic. You see here, super nice, straight to the point. This is copywriting well made, okay? This is an amazing example for you guys to actually see how to actually design stores and how to think and create a brand behind a real product, okay? So right here, what I will do is just put it a little bit bigger. So I mean, I don't use glasses, but I know people with glasses will be struggling to read this. So I will need to go ahead and zoom in to actually read it. So that will affect your conversions because it's a little bit small. The font is a little bit too small. I know it's going with the vibe and all of this, but I'll just put it a little bit bigger so you can actually read it better. You know what I mean? So let's see. I like the design. I love the logo, simple. I always look for my actual vector, the actual figure next to the logo, always next to it. So this way I can actually use it for social media handles, etc. So I really am loving this. And also the actual font on the logo, awesome job, clean design. So let's go and visit one of the shirts. So let's go and click this one. Simple. We see the shirt, and we see that's actually has some background, so you can do effects like this one in Canva or Photoshop. And if you don't know how to, you can go ahead and hire a designer for cheap on Fiverr. Okay, so right here we see that this one is sold out, so let's go and find something that's not sold out. All right, so this one is sold out, so either you're doing super well or you're just getting started. All right, so I guess it's sold out, extra large. I guess we have everything sold out. Let me know in the chat if you're watching. I would love to see if you are actually getting some, maybe you have some questions. So right here, let's go to this one. Also sold out. So I guess it's either he is doing super well and everything sold out, or something is happening. Okay, right here, let's see the shirt, $47, black slogan tee. I'll put out a name into it. Slogan tee, I don't know. Well, Angel tee, the softest t-shirt you will ever own. Okay, I like it. Simple. I'll put the letters a little bit bigger. Cotton is the best fabric to go with, and Supima cotton is that. So I like it. A little bit long in my opinion, but besides that, I think it's awesome. Details, right to the point. I mean, it's a t-shirt that you cannot say much about the t-shirt. Maybe you can add something about the brand. You can you can add a story about the angels or something like that if you want to really push the branding and the meaning of the shirt. So what you can do is maybe get this design, that the one on the shirt, you can get a PNG and put that with a transparent, or you can put that in a white background, and then you can put this angel with the sizing chart that's here, and then you can add the sizing chart right here or something like that. You can create a cool design that actually tells a story and goes deeper within the brand. Okay, so you can use this specific description to actually go ahead and emphasize the meaning. Okay, fair trade certificate facility. Awesome message. I mean, if you have your social media, go ahead and actually emphasize. And it's awesome that you have it. I will put it in the homepage. I wouldn't put it in the product, but it's awesome. Okay, simple, minimalistic. I'll see free shipping. So if I click this, okay, sign up for free shipping. This is an awesome way to create a pop-up. As you can see, it's not like in your face. I actually need to click to actually see it. And then I'll put the email. So awesome job there. This is the right way to create a pop-up. So make sure that you learn from this. And I have a video regarding how to find out apps from stores. So make sure to go to my YouTube channel and just go watch. And there is an app called Koala that helps you do this process straight away. Okay, so you can find out which app he's using or she is using. Okay, awesome job overall. This is a 5.5. I really like it. I'll do, if I were running a store just like this one, I'll do something like this. Awesome job. Welcome. You're welcome. The first 5.5 in the live. Okay, let me know if you're watching so I can answer any questions, and thank you so much for the people that are watching. And if you have any questions in general, go ahead and ask. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Randomly, let's pick this one. Let's see what we can find here. So amorita.com. So we see hoodies, we see again t-shirts, something classic. I'm liking what I've seen. I'm looking at custom content. I'm looking at a real brand just showcasing maybe white labeling, print on demand, or actually printing themselves. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking that it's like similar people in a sense that all the pictures look like they were taken together. So that's awesome. There are services that can help you with this, that you can put, like, let's say that you're doing print on demand they give you the option to actually put your logo on top of the people, and then this way it's easier to sell because everything looks like the same thing. So remember when we're like reviewing other stores, and they all had different things, they all had different pictures, etc. But you can see here how everything like works out together. They all look like the same picture, okay? So that's something that you need to keep in mind, okay? So let's go and visit one of the products. Right here, we click this one, Fuel Crew sweatshirt, color white. If we change the color, awesome, it changes, good job there. Size, quantity, free shipping over less than 75, tax included, shipping calculated at checkout, sold out. Badges, I wouldn't put these badges right here. I wouldn't put 100% secure checkout because it's just why would you say that if it's not secure, you know? So that puts something in the head of your visitor that's not necessary. So make sure that you leave that part out, okay? So don't put that. You don't need to say that. It's already implied if you are a great design, if you have an amazing branding, etc. So you don't need to put that or any of the payment processors or anything like that, okay? This classic crew net, okay, you're explaining the actual product. The sizes, you can put it maybe in like the other store that was only a click. Maybe you can add that. You can speak with the Shopify support. They can help you to put that in a button, but it's not necessary. You're just taking too much space to only put the sizes. It's not 100% necessary. And I mean, it's clothing, okay? You don't need to be super specific, but again, if you're trying to put a brand into it, you can add the branding, like, you know, okay, this story is about love and things, so you can go ahead and put some images that relate to the product, etc. So you can work on the description a little bit more, but besides that, it's a pretty good job. If you have a way to build this brand, if you have a way to actually to send traffic to this page, maybe you are representing a group, a community, or something like that, it's an awesome way. I really like the logo also, super easy, and I mean, it's a solid 5. It's a 5, maybe 4.8, almost there if you make these changes. But I think it's awesome job there. If you're watching this, let me know so I can answer your specific questions right here. I'm trying to push more social proof, and that's my main issue. That's right. So let me know if you are making sales at the moment. So the best way to know about that is that, let's say that you sold this specific model, okay? So do you have a review app? So the first thing first, make sure to add a review app. So I'm selling, okay? So the ones that you're selling, make sure that you're reaching out by email, and then just send the Lux review link, or just an incentive for them to leave a review so you can increase the reviews inside your product page. So what you do there is that you incentivize, you give them 20% off their next order if they give a review, or they get like a coupon code for Black Friday, etc. So there are many ways that you can ask for reviews, and then people can actually go ahead and put a review into your page. Another thing that you can do is influencer marketing. So go ahead and find like 10 different influencers on Instagram and YouTube that are around 10,000 followers or subscribers, and then they will be more than happy to go ahead and create a post with your actual shirts, etc. So what you're going to do is that you use that picture or that video that they created, and you integrate that inside your product page, okay? So make sure, I'm telling you 10,000 because I don't know the budget that you have, but obviously the more followers, the more subscribers, the better. So what you can do is that you put the picture of the influencer inside the product page, and then with their tag or mention or whatever, and then you go ahead and maybe you can put the handle or something like that, so they can see it's a well-known person, and then you increase the social proof because actually influencers are wearing your clothing brand, etc. There are a lot of clothing brands. I know there is one that is super famous that sells t-shirts or shirts or jerseys for basketball and all of this, and this specific store puts the influencers on the first page of the actual store, and they put it in the banners and all of this. So they see a lot of influencers, well-known people wearing the clothing, and this creates social proof. So there are two ways that you can create this: either work by customers, use sending emails asking for reviews, or you can use public figures, okay, personalities in your specific niche, okay, and then you can integrate this into your product pages, okay. So these two ways, make sure you work on that. But I think you have an awesome job, you have an amazing store, so keep it up, and hopefully you know how to actually send traffic to this and actually keep selling, okay. So let's keep to the next one. Let's see, what should we pick? Should we do a pet? Should we do facts? Okay, so put in the comments if you are present, if you see your store here. Let's do Chamito. So this one, I think I reviewed it last time. So this is why, let's see if this person made any changes after I review the store. I see it a little bit better. I like this light, by the way. I will buy that for my bedroom. So let's go and let's pick. I see a lot of lights. So are you into the lighting for the stores? So let's see. A lot of lights. Okay, let's enter into that one. Foldable reading light, desk night light. Okay, so a lot of text. I think we're getting better from last time. This one I like the actual square of the things. I mean, it's different, so it's easier to read. It makes me read the headlines. Use as a flashlight, as a table lamp. This one is missing, but you see it's different. So then you throw another picture. What I would do there, I will throw an actual headline, a big headline, just saying problem solution kind of thing. But then I will start. This is too much text for a LED light, etc. So make sure that you need to work on your product description again to be able, because I wouldn't read this, it's just too long just for the sake of a lamp. So make sure that you have bullet points, yes, but maybe put a gift, you can put some bold, you can put, different things that you can. If you've been watching the live, you will understand what I mean, but you need to work on this to be able to sell this, okay? Also, social shares, take that out. You don't need to put that if you don't have social media. And then reviews, we have one review. If you can find more reviews with pictures, it will be awesome. And besides that, you're getting better. Refer a friend, give 10%, get 10%. It's a good thing, but it's a little bit confusing because it's on top of the Messenger app. So I'll pick one of them. If you are having success with the referral program, that works well if you have a lot of traffic, but at the moment, I'll just put a Stickify. There is an app called Stickify that can help you increase conversions without these two things under it. It's like a sticky add to cart or checkout, so it's easier for you, okay? Besides that, the pictures, I mean, are okay. If you can find a human using the product, it will be awesome. And make sure that your pictures are 1080, so they're changing the sizes a lot. So this store is a 2.2, okay, 2.5. Let's say 2.5. You need to put some work in. You're getting better from last time. I really like it. I think it's too many. You have the logo, the search, the login. I don't know if you need a login there. I don't think you need a login. Then the actual back and the USD. I mean, I'll only put the logo and the back and the menu. That's it. The USD, go ahead and test your products inside of the US, and then go ahead and then start scaling outside, okay? So besides that, I think we're looking good. Let me know if you're watching the live so I can answer your questions. And then the sizing chart, how do you actually print that? Any apps to do that? Yes, you can use canva.com and you can actually recreate that as you want, okay? So in Canva, you can see that one, and then you can design it and use canva.com to redesign it, and then make sure you compress it, you download it, and then go to compressor.io and compress that image to be able to increase your loading speed, and it's faster. But you can use Canva as Photoshop, as your regular editor, and then you will be able to recreate this image, okay? If you're not good at designing, go ahead to Fiverr and ask a designer to recreate this for you, okay? So Shamito, good job. You just got a little bit better. Keep it up. I know you'll do even better next time we review it, so make sure you send it next time, okay? So let's go to the next one. Let's see what else we find. We see here momasoon.com. Okay, awesome. So let's see. So we have a store for moms. So we're selling pregnancy items, etc. Again, I'm looking at different pictures. They all look like different products. So either focusing one or order the rest and create content around all of them. Okay. So if you compare this one to the previous 3 or 2 that we review, you see the difference. You will see the actual difference between all of them. They're actually well branded. All pictures look kind of the same, but here when you look at this one, it's a little bit difficult to actually understand the actual product. They all look like AliExpress listings and they don't look like the same store. Okay, so let's go and view all and see what we can find here. So I don't know if you noticed, but the loading speed is super slow, and that's something that's not 100% good. So check out all of the apps that you have installed. Okay, so let's see if we click, for example, this bag right here. Let's see what we have available as a description. I'm liking the description so far, but a little bit long. Okay, so right here, does your diaper bag do this? Okay, you're adding some I like it, but I don't 100%. Because, okay, you're making the person read, but you're actually making the person work too hard, okay? Let me know if you're watching the live in the comments so I can actually give actual advice to you. Maybe you can tell me the reason why, etc. But I will put just the problem and solution straight away, because right here, you're making the person just work a little bit harder to find out about the product. You want to just... People in general are lazy and they want to know, they're used to things right away, etc. So just give the problem and the solution straight away, okay? Then this paragraph right here, just trim that down to 3 max 3.5 lines, and then you put these GIFs right here, okay? Then under that one, you will put the bullet points and then another huge paragraph. Make sure that you at least summarize this to 2 lines. And then I like the actual headline that you're using here. However, you see, I'll put that headline that should come right under the actual GIF right here. So this from here to here, try to shrink that and put the GIF first, okay, under your headline that solves the problem and solution, okay? Then you put this headline right here, multi-layer thermal insulation. I like this, the GIF, perfect. High organization capacity. It looks strange a little bit, so maybe you can add instead like a infographic or something like that you can create on Canva under the text, just showcasing a little bit because it looks like more text. Then I like that. Waterproof fabric. Okay, compact yet roomy. So you know what, these are like features. So what I would do is maybe you create a square with 4, one here, one here, one here, one here, and each one has like a specific spec of each item. Okay, then let's see what else. Yes, besides that, I think it's too long for the actual product page. And then we have the actual video. So hopefully the video is from your store. So make sure that the video that you put is not like from a random channel, because this will actually decrease your brand, because it will be like, oh, okay, so you're buying this from another place. Okay, so you don't want that. And you have reviews, and then you actually showcase other products. And these 30 days guarantee, I mean, yes, but no, everyone uses that. So you're looking like the other thousands and thousands Shopify dropshipping stores that are advertising on Facebook. So I always recommend try to look different so you don't look like the other ones, okay? Because think about it, if someone had a bad experience with buying from Facebook, etc., you'll be like, oh my god, another one that's trying to get my money, etc. So make sure that you try your best not to look like the other ones, okay? So let's go to the next one, and let me know if you're watching. Let me see if you have any questions in the video. Okay, so I don't see your questions, so let's go to the other one. Okay, it's so okay, let's visit the actual product page. This one, for example, again, this one has a similar look like the other ones. I'm liking that you are using photos and GIFs, but the paragraph are a little bit too long, so try to shrink that, put like max 3.5 lines. Use some bold and maybe some bullet points, because it's always like image, long paragraph, image, long paragraph. So make sure that it's a little bit too long, you know. I see some numbers. Press the button. How to use it? I mean, I think you can redo this in Canva, make it look a little bit better. It looks super blurry, so you don't want blurry things on your site, because your brand goes way down. So make sure that you change that. Precaution, product weight 1 pound. You have the bias. I wouldn't use the bias. I wouldn't use any of the 40 people who are currently looking at this product. Estimated delivery time 7-14 days. That's good. I mean, you can leave that there. Besides that, I mean, I would work on the description. Too long. The paragraph is crazy long. Make sure you work on that. I mean, you can do this product page in less than, I'm doing like more than 10 scrolls. I think I will keep it in 4, no more than that. And then I see here the checkout securely with. You don't need that either. Also the Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest, you don't need that either. So I wouldn't use any of that. And the photo is just a plain photo from AliExpress. So make sure that you only use maybe 3 or 4 photos. Is too many just for a umbrella. So it's just crazy. And this one is a better, so I wouldn't even use that. Okay. So besides that, this is a 2.5. I don't know if we gave a rating to the other one. Sorry if we don't give a rate to the other one, but there are so many that I forgot to give a rating. But this one is 2.5. So far, I think 3 or 4 stores had like a 5. But besides that, we need to put some work. So make sure you keep watching the YouTube channel and watch the videos on how to optimize them. Okay. So if the owner is here, make sure to say hi. I don't see the owner. So let's keep to the next one. And let me know where you're watching from. All the people that are actually watching the live and enjoying, let me know in the comments or in the chat where you're watching from. I'm always super interested. The location. I know I have people from India, a lot of Europe. We have a lot of US, Canada. So let me know where you're watching from. I'm super happy to interact with you guys. I'm in Orlando, Florida. So super nice here. The weather, everything. So just let me know. I'm always super happy to get to know you better. So let me know. So right here, let's see. Back stative. So I like the branding. One color, interesting, classic. Right here, the classic, satisfaction guarantee, free shipping. I wouldn't use that. Everyone is using it. So shop now. Let's go to the actual product page. Okay, let's click this one. So PayPal. I wouldn't put the logo, the PayPal logo there. It's not necessary. This multifunctional balance. This is too long. This is like a book. I wouldn't use. I will put some pictures and GIFs, as you know, everything that I've said so far. You really need to work on this description. It's just too long. No one will read this. It's just crazy long. So bullet points, big headlines, problem solution, GIF, photos, vectors, infographics, and start mixing them together so people can read and get rid of everything that's extra that you don't need to say. The simpler, the better. So this will help you increase conversions, okay? Right here, I like your footer, simple, branded. I like your logo, simple and branded. I'll put this icon next to it, so you will save like 2 fingers of space of scrolling, etc. So make sure that if you can, just put the actual icon, the better, next to facts or next to the teeth at the end. Okay, but besides that, I mean, this is a solid 2.5, almost 3. Make sure you work on the descriptions and actually create custom content if you can, because this looks just like a plain product. So make sure that you put exactly. So right here you see people using it. So try to find this picture specifically of one person using it, and you put the person first so people can see actually how to use it, etc. So these pictures, just like this one, it's not necessary. So it's just we cannot understand that can be a shoe, or it can be, you know, it's easier to see it just like this. Okay, and then you can see it like this, but it's better to see people using it. Okay, so let's go to the next one. So we have 4 stores left. So the last 4, let me know how you're liking it. If your store is here, say yes, so I can go with you first. So I'm so happy. So right here I see Garden State of USA. Awesome. From Philippines. Awesome. Hello Joms. Thank you. I enjoy watching. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. So I'm creating content just like this one almost every single day, so make sure to come back and subscribe and like this video. I'm from Minnesota. Hey Gabriel, thanks a lot for reviewing Man Stanford for. I've deleted my products because I found a site where I can find winning products. I'm completely new. Yes, there are a lot of sites that you can find winning products. I usually don't try to get really into them because I try to find different products, so people imagine that. This site, for example, they have like 3,000 products, right? They put like 10 new products every single day, and they have like 4,000 people subscribe to it. So the competition is a little bit high when you think about it. So the way I do it is that I find products through ads. So I use a service called AdSpy, or also you can use Turbo Ad Finder and then train your Facebook feed to show you only ads, and then it's easier to find products that are doing super well without paying any service. So this way you're sure that this product maybe has a few competitors, but it's not like super saturated. So because saturated products are a little bit more difficult to sell, because usually they have a lot of competition and people know what they're doing. They're actually putting a lot of money into ads. They have custom content, etc. So the winning product that you can find is a product around 1,000 units sold on AliExpress, and then you can try to source this product through CJ Dropshipping, and then you go ahead and start selling it. Okay, so this is just a piece of advice of using services that actually give you potential products. Okay, so let's see. Thank you. Let's see. Hello God, thank you for reviews. Fantastic watching here. Awesome. Thank you so much, Jams. Hopefully you are doing super well. And then we see Philippines, and then we see Esawash. So thank you so much for watching, guys. So let's keep the last 4 stores. So this was super awesome. So let's go to the store. So let's see, go to this one. Okay, so let's see. This is a classic Shopify store, dropshipping store. So I guess the person is new, they're getting into the game, etc. So let's see, and just click one of the products. The actual homepage needs a lot of work. You're putting a ton of products into the homepage. So I'll keep it simple. The banner, your main product, benefits, and that's it. Your call to action, and straight to the point. Okay, so don't put a lot of things on your homepage. Then quick fix posture corrector. Okay, this is the classic one. Buy more and save, etc. So walk around feeling like a whole new you. That's a classic tagline. I'll put more problem solution right there. I'll put the actual GIF under the headline. The actual paragraph too long, put it shorter. Then we see the features. You know, I think it's too long. You can put it short. And then we see a lot of pictures. So right here you see you need to start working. You need to start watching and studying more successful Shopify dropshipping stores. You need to start understanding how to actually write great copy, because you need to put some work into the design. Don't put like all pictures in one and then the whole text in one. Try to combine them, bullet points, headlines, etc. Okay, you put the reviews, good job on that. And then we see suggested, you might also like, and then it's it is at the end. Okay, so besides that, start doing these changes and then come back next month, and then we'll review this one once again, and then we'll try to actually you solve the first problem that we see, and then we go and solve the other problems that I'm seeing right now. Okay, right here we see free shipping. Ask me for the actual email and information. I'll put only the email, not that many things. We don't want to be asking only for free shipping and we ask like name, phone number, email. Just only the email is more than enough to do remarketing through email marketing. So that will be something that you can think about. And then you can use a Stickify, and I wouldn't use the chat for this one because it's a low ticket item. I only use chats for high ticket item products. Okay, so besides that, start working on that. Let me know if you're watching, and this is a solid 1.5. okay, so right here between one or many, okay, let's see, between putting one or many products, will you highly recommend? I will highly recommend that you only do one product if you are starting out or if you're an intermediate. Okay, then later on you can start adding more products into the store, or you can do a niche store. But to start, focus on one product and you'll have more success and you'll spend less money in ads. Okay, thanks a lot. But what do you think about Salesforce? Thanks a lot. So there are many. I'll make sure to create a review about different platforms, and then you can actually see my opinion on each one. So I wouldn't give you right now, I wouldn't use Salesforce, but not because it's Salesforce. Just I'll try to keep it simple and just give you a piece of advice when I do the full review about all of the competitors, because if I recommend one, it wouldn't be fair for the rest. But just try to do it as easy as possible. Okay, don't focus on only one platform in a sense, and do your research. Okay, so let's go and go to the next one. Okay, 3 more, guys. Super happy. So if you're still here, thank you so much. Like this video and comment and let me know how it went. What will you change? How will you like this live next? Because I'm planning to do one just like this one at least once a month, so I can get as much value as possible from you guys. And also make sure to follow me at Meneses on Instagram, TikTok, and also here on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe because I'm putting content just like this one almost every single day. Okay, so super happy to have you here. So let's go to the last 3. Okay, then full store. Okay, let's see. Welcome visitors. Okay, welcome. We see here award-winning store, the same format. We know why, because this is the classic look for the wide-known theme that everyone uses. Then we see here the products are not in yet, so I guess this person rushed the process to get this store in. So you see, so it's out. So for this one, I won't be able to get into the products, but I mean, you're getting there. Make sure that you put some work into it next time when you send it, so we can actually review it. But from what I see, 4 to 8 fast free shipping days at your door for the best product at the best price. Too long, I'll only put, if you're doing free shipping, I'll put free shipping and then the deal. That is it, no more than that. Then the welcome. Too long, make sure you use a specific banner about your actual product. Create content around your actual product so it actually makes sense. This is a little bit too general. Okay, it's only a sell picture. Okay, the logo, you can put it a little bit bigger, and besides that is a work in progress, so this is 0.5. okay, let's go and let's get into the next one. So if you're the owner of this one, just let me know. You can ask any questions right now and I'll answer it. Okay, so let's go to the next one. This one is kittypet.com. Okay, I love this niche, guys. So people love the pets and dogs and cats, so they sell really well. So let's see. Let's go and visit this one, and then if we go to all of the products, we see like the same product over and over again. You have a lot of colors, a lot of SKUs, so I'll only keep maybe the blue and the white. And then this way you won't have any problems when people are start ordering all of these items. Okay, so they don't get mixed up, etc. So let's go and actually scroll down. We see the badges, we see the actual clean, safe, and harmless to your beloved kitty. What I will do here, problem solution again. This is like, yes, you're telling me, but you're not telling me what or why would I need to purchase it? So make sure you emphasize the problem, and then this is the solution. Okay, so the bias, you wouldn't need that. The same thing, you wouldn't need to showcase all of the credit cards and all of this. Then we see the bullet points, and then a ton of pictures, and then we see the social shares. So try to combine these, make them easier. And this picture right here, I don't think it's too pleasing. I'll put it smaller, but I don't know, you might, I wouldn't put it there because the experience gets a little bit, oh well, I don't know. So try to put maybe in squares, like an infographic or some vectors. You can design this on Canva or use Fiverr. So like 4 squares, like right here. And then let's see, it will be easier to understand, and then you don't need that much scrolling to tell what are you saying here. 15 degrees, increase overall height. You can redesign this, and you can see, if I zoom in, the quality is not that great. So try to see if you can redesign this on Canva. It will be a ton easier for you, and the conversion will increase. Okay, so beside that, you can put your logo a little bit bigger. Free international track shipping. I wouldn't put the track shipping, obviously it's track hopefully, so make sure that you only put free shipping, free worldwide shipping, and then you put the special incentive to get some scarcity going. And then besides that, I mean, it's great. I mean, this is at 2.9, almost 3. So you need some work before you start sending traffic, but you're in the right path. Okay, also I see the messenger, I see the other messenger, and I see the USD currency. I think it's too much going on. I'll only put a sticky file right here, and I'll get rid of everything else. Okay, so besides that, good job so far, keep it up, and I hope to see you next time so I can review it. Okay, so let's go to the last one. If you are watching this, thank you so much for waiting, but we are finally here. We did it, guys. We reviewed 23 stores. Super happy. So mega deals 09. Okay, so this is, I don't like the URL that much, but I guess you have a reason for it. I wouldn't put it that way, but I mean, it's good. I mean, right here you have a ton of t-shirts. They don't have connection between each other, so it's a little bit difficult to build a brand from that. Mega deal 09 is your online shopping destination for clothing. It's a little bit too general. Maybe you can niche down around this topic, because I see a little bit of everything. So I see biking, I see gym, sports, etc. So maybe you can pick one specific niche, so that way you can focus on only one. Okay, it will be easier to send people then they feel identified with actual shirts that you sell, etc. And this is the classic one. There are some websites that can help you put people with the t-shirts, so it's easier for you to actually sell it. Maybe the print on demand website that you're using, maybe they have this service to put people, so make sure to check that out. So it's easier to sell these kind of things with faces. Okay, then we see this is too long, I think, for the actual shirt. Try to condense this copy, put some images, maybe if you find a way to get some people here, and then put it a little bit bigger, headlines, and also the charts here. You can work on that on canva.com, and the social share, take that out if you don't have social media. So besides that, you need some work to do if you actually want to send traffic to the store. And also I would recommend that you start working with branding. Branding is something super important if you are actually trying to build a clothing brand, because as you know, everyone can do print on demand, everyone can sell t-shirts, etc. So the only way for you to differentiate with the other one will be to actually have a strong brand. Okay, something that you stand for, a mission statement, a vision statement, etc. And you have a movement behind your clothing line, etc. And you are working with influencers, you have several strategies for traffic, etc. So we talk more about this on previous videos, in the influencer video that we did, etc. So make sure that you follow me on my social media and subscribe to this YouTube channel to learn more strategies about sending traffic to your store. Okay, so besides that, this is it. This is the last store. Super happy. Thank you so much for watching. It was so much fun. Let me know if you liked it, if you want me to do this once again. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, don't forget to subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Okay, bye bye now.